Something I learned later than I would have liked to in life is the fact that you don't have to sit around and try to impress everyone. Or more than impress everyone, you don't have to try to make them or get them to like you. In fact, it's okay even if there are people out there who don't like you, who actually hate you, and you may have even literally done nothing for them to hate you. That's fine. They may still hate you. There are people that I may not be conscious of, but I might subconsciously hate this person or whatever amount of people there are for no real reason. It's just how the world is, right? Everyone is different for the most part, and you can't get everybody to like you. The important thing is, though, when it comes to, because at the end of the day, I don't care who you are, as long as you have a decent amount of people that still care for you, as long as you're alive. Um, as long as you're alive, I think other people's opinions do matter. I know, we live in a world where I don't care about what other people think of us is a very popular thing to say. And for valid reasons, fair enough. I don't think you need to base yourself based off how what other people think of you. But at the same time, inevitably, some part of us, we get disappointed when some people say certain things about us, or we get happy when they say certain things about us. It's inevitable. It's human nature. We kind of, some part of us will always validate ourselves based off what other people think of us. Now, this other people, it's important that these are people who you care about. These are important people in your life. They have to be important people in your life. You separate yourself, or you separate validating yourself from people who you actually care about you and you care about, versus people that are just there in your life. The people are going to be there in your life whether you like them or not. There are some amount of people that you keep seeing again and again and again. They can be friends, they can be people that you don't like, school people, workers in your freaking employees in your office, they could be family. It doesn't freaking matter, man. There are some people that even though you don't like them, you don't want to be around them, you're going to see them again and again and again. Now you need to tell yourself or ask yourself, are these important people to me? Do I genuinely care about them? Do I genuinely love them, like them, whatever? And if the answer is anywhere close to no, you got to separate that from the people that you actually care about. I don't believe in when I see videos of people saying, just force yourself, or whatever method they give you to not care about a single thing, what other people, not care about what a single other person on the planet says about you. No. If I'm going out and someone I care about comes and tells me the shirt you're wearing kind of does not fit the appropriate area to where we're going, even though for the most part I don't dress to, have other people look at me and think, oh wow, I look great. I'll think about it for a second. Hold on, is what this person saying actually right? But at the same time, if someone came and said the exact same thing, except this someone is someone that's not important to me in my life, that I really don't care about, I'm not going to think about it for a second. And this is a mindset change that I think is very important, and it's going to take a lot of time to really have it settled in your head to the point where you can kind of differentiate these people pretty much the moment you see them, and it doesn't have to be forced. I hope this video is not very complicated in what kind of a message that I'm trying to get across, but point is, you need to have the opinion of other people, and it's okay to have that, but it's got to be of people that you actually care about, that are important to you in this life. There are people that, again, like I said, you're going to keep seeing again and again in this life. Then they're not actually important to you. You may think they are because you're seeing them again and again, so you inevitably kind of get used to them, and you kind of maybe have to communicate with them, whatever, be in the same environment as them. But you got to realize that if they're not important to you, they're not important to you, their opinions are not important to you, what they think of you is not important to you. But what these people who you actually care about, what they think of you, that's important to you. It's you categorize yourself, or the kind of person that you are should be, so what I'm looking for, or the person that you want to portray yourself as, it should be, I don't even know what the heck I'm trying to say, man. I don't want to cut this video or cut scenes out of me messing up what the heck I'm trying to say, so I'm just going to think of what the heck I want to say and then say it. The kind of person that you're trying to portray to the world, it should be important to these people, not to anyone else. There are moments in my life, almost every single day, where I know very well who I am, right? What I like, what I don't like, what kind of a person I am, what kind of a personality I have. I know that very well. And there are some times where I meet people who share a couple moments with me, and they kind of, I know for a fact that either they tell me about it or whatever, right? Or they go and tell someone else about it. Or the fact that I'm a certain kind of a person, or he doesn't like this, he does this way, And then I know for a fact that that's wrong because you based me off, me spending an hour with you, whereas you don't know how I am for the rest of the other time. And a part of me wants to kind of go and tell this person, or try to prove a point to them that, look, no, it's not that I'm this way, I'm actually this kind of a person. But at the end of it, I think to myself, does it really matter? Does it really matter whether they think of me as whoever they think of me as? It does not matter. What matters is the couple of people or however many people that I care about. If they perceive me in the right way, if they perceive me in the way that I want to be perceived, that's what matters. This is a freaking large world. What, 8 billion people out there? Inevitably, there are gonna be people. There are gonna be people that don't like you. There might even be people. I don't know how many people are gonna watch this video. There might be people. You might disagree with what I say. You may not like the way I speak. It's freaking normal, man. I used to get comments previously that I was faking my accent. It's funny, but yeah. There are gonna be people that dislike you for some reason. The way you speak, the way you act, the way you behave, the way maybe you're so freaking better than them, so much better than them that they hate you for that. There are people who do that. You're so much better than them in handling things, whatever, your physique wise, your money wise, or whatever. They're better than you, and people hate you for that. Jealousy, a lot of things can be a reason as to why. Maybe sometimes a person is genuinely bad and you don't like them. It's all fine. But you gotta understand one thing, not everyone will like you. Just the person that you love, you gotta make sure that you're doing the right things on this planet to have them love you back. That's all that matters. I noticed that, especially during, I don't know, man, maybe the last few years, it's probably a lot of people out there. You kind of spend a lot of energy trying to pull validation from other people. You feel like everyone needs to like you. You feel like everyone needs to have the right perception of you and everything. And you try and portray this perfect version of yourself to others. But the truth is, I don't know if I'm even right or wrong in this. I think I'm right, but you kind of realize or have to realize that if they don't like you, so what? So what? You can't waste your life, your energy, you can't waste yourself trying to have them, people who you don't freaking care about, like you. I don't care if someone out there is sitting and talking crap about me. I really don't freaking care. It's going to happen. There's probably someone sitting, I don't know where, that's talking something bad about you right now. Could be the case. But maybe I have spoken bad about other people too. I probably have. I try to keep it. I try to not do that because it's kind of a pathetic thing to do. But you're humans, we're people. It kind of just happens, right? Sometimes you get pissed off at someone for something, and you may just blunt something about them to someone else. It happens, right? But point is, again, like I've just repeated this again and again in this video, don't expect, be okay with people disliking you, be okay with people misunderstanding you. As long as the people that you care about understand you, love you, like you, whatever, the rest is just, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And you need to be okay with living with that circle of people. Yep, that's it.